What's up, y'all? What's up? Now, this video is going to be about how do sovereign citizens get arrested. And the reason why I say sovereign citizens because I was trying to turn you guys away from the real terminology, right? That's not the real word. That's how oxymorons say that the word sovereign citizen. You a sovereign citizen. You a citizen who's sovereign, right? But that's not the correct terminology. The correct terminology would be like state citizen, national, because a national puts you at a setting where you're the national in the land, you're not a citizen, right? But let me explain why they get arrested. Anytime they deal with the police, or anytime you deal with the police, you must deal with intelligence. And a lot of times they take these rights in the Constitution too serious to a point where they don't even understand the state statute that's in place. And some of the state statutes is what pulls you in a lot. Oftentimes we give jurisdiction without even knowing it, and they end up getting arrested, but they don't know the full procedures on how to become national. They don't know the full procedures on what it means to separate yourself from the jurisdiction. And you will find out that a lot of these sovereign citizens got contracts with the state. So over the weekend when they kicking and they drunk, they want to be sovereign, right? They want to drink beer and all that stuff. They want to drive on the road without this, but they don't know they got legal contracts still with the state. So since they're not correcting the information and they ain't turning in those contracts and they giving the police where they live, they pulling themselves in jurisdiction all the time. Like I tell everybody, it's all about your address. You give it to them, if you have that on file, you will be subjected to their jurisdiction. Oh, and also, Moorish American nationality cards. You brothers who walking around with the Moorish American nationality cards, and I'm looking at the bottom, and I ask the sister, I'm like, look, let me check out the card. She let me see her card, and I send a fictitious address, and I say, what you mean you're a Moorish American? She said, I'm a Moorish American. I said, no, you're not. You're a U.S. citizen because you claim to live on U.S. citizen territory. The zip codes, right, that they have, that shit pull you into their jurisdiction all the time. And they gave a fictitious address directly to the police. Y'all say, oh, Moorish American, but you live on 123 Main Street, Brooklyn, New York. No, you go to jail because you gave personal jurisdiction up. You gave it up without even knowing it. Those little tricks right there. People been studying this shit 30 years. They've been dealing with trust law 40 years, 50 years, and they don't know the simplest thing that's been giving them up, your address. That's been the only thing that they really been getting y'all ass from. That's the only thing. So, and a lot of time when sovereign citizens get arrested, they act they take everything out of turn. They want to fight. They want to be so aggressive. They want to argue with the police. But the whole time when you walk into your correct status, you ain't got to argue with the police. I can't name a time that I argue with the police. I can't name a time when I had words going back and forth with the police. I can name a time where police tried to run my information and nothing happened. They try to ask me questions. I'm not going to answer. All I got to do is say I live in the United States of America Republic. Don't say, don't talk to me. They said, where you live? I said, yes, I live in the United States of America Republic. That's who was at. Yes, that's where I sleep at. That's where I receive mail at. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm at. The United States of America Republic. I'm not on 123 Main Street. That's not where I live. Because if I say I live there, that pulled me in their jurisdiction. That's how they gain personal jurisdiction. Read the state statutes. Read the state statutes. Read the state statutes. Stop reading the Constitution. Read the state statutes. And you'll find out how do they gain jurisdiction over you. And guess what? Inter party can be eliminated. Because inter party don't even mean crown no more. They don't give a fuck about no inter party. They care about jurisdiction more. But I'm not telling y'all to go out there and do that. But when you read those state statutes and you find that all crimes are commercial, you can pull yourself out a lot of things besides murder. I'm out.